Hi everybody, let's get started. We're gonna get started with a nice quick warm up. So let's start it out by walking it on straight down and right back up. Just moving your body a little bit, getting yourself warmed up for the work we're about to put in, and moving all the way through. All right. One more time, up and down here. We're gonna step our right leg through, reach both of our arms straight up, reach back a little bit, and then come back down to your start position. Switch legs, same thing, reach up and back, and then all the way down, walking yourself all the way back up. Walking it on out. One more time with that reach. Up and back, and other leg forward, reaching through it, really feel that stretch there, coming back down, opening up through your shoulders, making sure you're breathing here as we warm up and get ready for all the work we're about to put in. Very nice. And dropping your knees down here, coming to a tabletop. Make sure that your shoulders are stacked over your wrists and your knees are directly underneath your hips. Elevate your toes, coming on up here, and rock yourself back and forward slightly, just on your ankles and wrists, alternating from that back and forth, creating a little bit of heat and keeping your back nice and straight here. Head is slightly forward. All right, dropping that on down. Coming to a nice flat back on the ground here. We're gonna lay all the way back down on the ground. Bring both arms back behind your head. And you can start by extending both your legs out in front of you and then coming up to a 90-degree angle. Slowly alternating, tapping down here, same arm, same leg, and just breathing as you do that. Pulling in through your belly button towards the floor. Head is looking towards the ceiling here as you breathe. Good. Last two. And now we're going to extend both our legs out straight in front of us. Arms are going to come back behind our head. We're going to take an alternating reach here. So bring your right arm up and over to reach your left toes. Come back down to your start and switch sides. Same thing. Repeating that all the way through. Trying to keep your arms and legs straight as you reach up and over your body here. Breathing through it. Warming up. Good. And let's do two more each side. You got it. All right, bring that on down. We're going to come to a side position. So bring your body over to the side, lift your hip up off the ground, and slowly come up and down, leading with that top hip. Breathing through here. And the last two on this side. And switching sides here. Coming on over to our right side. Stack both your legs and then come on up. All the way up and down. And breathe. All right. Coming through, back on up to that table where we're going to come up slowly. So step through with your right leg and then your left. And we're going to just come to a few body weight squats to get warmed up. And then we'll get right into the exercises we have left to do today. Breathing through this right here. Nice hip width, maybe a little bit wider position. Chest is up. We're breathing nice and even here. And we're gonna add in an alternating kick. Each side, squat through the middle, kick as you move through here. Very nice. And last two. All right, moving into our next movement, we're gonna face away from the front of the room here now. Take a lunge position and make sure your back toes are tucked here. You're gonna come down into a lunge. Make sure your front knee is not going way over those toes. Coming down into a squat, adding a little jump over to the other side. From here, we're gonna stand up but place all of our weight on our front leg and kick that back leg back, come back into your lunge, back to center, jumping through and going to the other side. So stand up here, kick it back, lunge back down, all the way through center, repeating that movement. And your upper body can help you a little bit here by hinging forward to kick that back leg back. Keep it moving and breathe through. You got it, jump. And one more on the other side here. All right. And back to center. Nice job. From here, we're going to take a reverse lunge. So we're going to come back. And we're going to add a knee in. Doing that one again. Other side, same thing. Two on each side here. Coming back down, kicking back into a push-up. Coming all the way up. Jump up to start. Hands come to the head, coming all the way back down, just on your knees, back to start. So lunge, knee up, two on the left, two on the right, jump it back, push up to your squat, hands to the head, coming down, coming back up, and one more time with that. Switching to the right, jump it back, push it up into your squat, all the way down, all the way up. All right, we're gonna change that up a little. So take two back with your left leg, two back with your right. Come down to your push-up. Add in a knee to opposite elbow on both sides. Plank down, plank up, shoulder tap, and back on up to start. Let's do that one again. Knee up, other side, and hop it back, push up, alternating, and down and up, shoulder tap. All right, one more time here. Coming back, and right side back. Jumping back, push up, alternating here, down and up, shoulder tap, jumping back up. All right, shaking that out for a second. We're gonna come back on down to the ground and get into our plank position. So let's find that nice lineup for our plank. All the way up into your high plank here. Shoulders are over the elbows and wrists. Holding this for a few seconds. What we're gonna do here is come down to our forearms and then kick and rocking back just on your toes, but keeping the back straight. Hips aren't dipping down here, not shooting towards the ceiling, rocking up and back, rocking on over to our side, reach it up, rotate it under, switching it back over to center, rock to the other side, reach all the way up and over, back up to the top, and then pushing our bodies back, bending both of our knees, and then coming right on down into our push-up. Back down to that low plank, rock it back. You got it. Breathing through it here. And rotate it on over to the side, reach up, rotate over, and switching sides here, same thing. Reach up tall, rotate it under, come all the way up. Bend your knees and come back into an atomic push-up. Let's do a couple more. And last one here. Dropping your knees down, coming right back up to our starting position. Let's put all that together here. So we're going to get into those reverse lunges back, both sides, our standing prisoner squat, and our plank. So kick it back, knee comes up. You can flex that foot, keep the working leg activated. Switch sides here, stepping back, bringing that knee up, and jump back down into your high push-up position. Jump back up into your squat, hands toward the head here, and down and up. Oh, I almost went down too early. Jump it back into your reverse lunge. Same thing on the other side. Then we'll hop back down. All right, hopping back down. Push up and alternating. Plank up and down here with our shoulder tap. Jump it back up. One more time. Adding it all together. Reverse lunge it back. Other side. You got it. Practicing balance control here. And jump it back. Push up. Jump it up. Holding here for just a couple seconds into that squat. Coming down. Stepping back up. Reverse lunge it back. Other side. Doing great. Almost there. Jump it back. Push up. Alternating your knee to your elbow. Down. Up. Shoulder tap. Nice job. Stay on the floor here. Coming back to a seated position. Fingertips facing towards your toes. We're going to plant both of our feet flat on the floor. Lift your hips up. Reach your opposite hand to opposite foot here. Reaching all the way up and across. Try to keep those hips off the ground as you reach across. And breathe. And we got 2 more each side. All right. Then bringing those feet back down. Hands are planted, fingertips facing your toes. Lift your hips off the ground and just bend through the elbows here. Coming down. Elbows are back behind your body. Doing some dips here and breathing through it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Drop that on down. Coming on into a nice gentle stretch here. Come to your tabletop. We're going to thread our right arm underneath and through onto that shoulder. Breathing through here. Slowly coming on out of that. Left arm does the same thing. Thread it through, fold it on down. And breathe through. Coming out of that slowly. Come to your side here. Stack both of your legs. Bring your left arm out. Extend from your shoulder all the way straight. Nice straight line. Bend at that left elbow. And place your right hand on top of the left here as you gently and slowly bring your left forearm towards the ground, stretching out through that shoulder of that left arm. Enjoying that stretch here. And releasing that. Coming on over to the other side, same thing. Right arm's gonna extend all the way out nice and straight. And bring that right elbow up. Left arm comes on top and slowly, just gently and slowly, bring your right forearm toward the ground here. Breathing through that, feeling this stretch through the shoulder of the right arm. And breathe. All right, coming on back to our belly here, we're going to kick our left leg back and cross it over our right, sliding back down to wherever is comfortable for you. When you're comfortable here, you can come all the way down and fold over. Enjoy the stretch here in both those hips, hamstring, particularly of that bent leg that you have here. You'll feel that stretch pretty deep within your hip flexors and your glutes and your hamstrings. And slowly come on up out of that. We're going to switch legs. Kick your right leg back, slide it back, fold it over, and just breathe. Breathing through it here. Slowly come on out of that. We're going to then come to our tabletop where we're going to tuck our toes and come through into that nice even down dog. Hips are towards the ceiling. You can pedal out with both your feet here and then just enjoy a nice stretch all the way through. And slowly walk your hands back towards your toes. Coming up slowly, inhaling on your roll up. Rolling your shoulders back. And just inhaling and exhaling here. So take a nice big inhale all the way up. And exhale it all the way down. Another one all the way up. Exhaling it down. Last one. And exhale it down. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that. Please stay hydrated today, stay safe, and stay well.